Hey guys, quick disclaimer before the video starts. I like Brawler Paradise, and this video isn't here to offend anyone. So if you get offended by this video, I'm sorry, I don't mean to. But I just want to talk about my experience with the Brawler Paradise official Discord server. Okay, so before I share my story, let's just get some background. I'm not totally sure what happened, but I know a YouTuber called N64 was offended and upset and was leaving the server or leaving Discord for 2 weeks. Now, what annoyed me about this was that drama in this server happened about every day. I promise you, something crazy, someone will get annoyed at someone every day in this server, and it gets quite annoying, I'm not gonna lie. So when I got pinged and it got announced, I was quite annoyed because drama like this happens all the time and it's just a little irritating. Like, I don't want to be in a server just for drama. And so when he announced it, I reacted with this emoji. Not because I was mad at N64 for being upset, because he's allowed to be upset. But I reacted with it because I'm sick of all the drama. So when I was reacting with that emoji, I didn't mean any harm or anything, but people in the server seemed to think the opposite. So I got pinged and shouted at, and I didn't know what was going on. As you can see from the messages, I was very confused and didn't know what was going on. And then they just kicked me from the server, which I don't think that's right. I don't think I should have been kicked from the server. Luckily, someone who agreed with me invited me back to the server. I feel like I had the right to react to that emoji, and I don't think I did anything wrong, so I was quite mad. So I messaged the moderator, who banned me, telling him, you could have just asked me what happened before you kicked me. And I'll admit, I was in the wrong a bit. I told a lie, which wasn't right of me, but I don't think I was as much as wrong. But basically I lied. I said I reacted with that emoji by accident when I didn't. But that was just so I could come back in the server. So I was upset that they all ganged up on me and shouted and swore at me. And I was allowed to feel upset in that situation. So I messaged the guy, and he was like, oh, you don't have a reason to be upset. You disrespected N64. Which, no, I didn't. But am I not allowed to feel upset because I disrespected N64? But I didn't, and it just annoys me, okay? And I have a lot of problems with the server, and I don't enjoy being in the server, which isn't a good thing. You want the people in your server to enjoy being in it, but I don't enjoy being in the server. Everyone just argues, and it's just horrible. Like, believe it or not, as I'm making this video, something bad's happening in the server right now, and it's just horrible. And I wouldn't recommend joining the server for anyone that's thinking of it. It's just not a nice place to be. I mean, if you want drama all the time, then the server's definitely for you. But the server has nothing to do with Brawl for the Paradise itself, which is the only reason I joined was for Brawl the Paradise, but the people on the server are just horrible to each other. Like, look at the rules here. It says swearing is tolerated, except unless you're saying it directly to someone in a mean way, which, fair. But then, look at these messages. Someone at the bottom literally says, what the F is wrong with you? And then that's not bannable. Not even kickable. But I get kicked when I react with that emoji? How is that fair? This server is horrible, and you shouldn't join. It's just arguing, people being horrible to each other, and I'm surprised no one's ever talked about it before. It's just, look at this. Mew says, why don't you guys love me? I am nobody. He knew people would disagree with that. That's why he said it. The only reason he said this is because he wants a little thing called attention. That's what all of them want, attention. Like, most of the people in this server are nice people and haven't done anything wrong. The people I have a problem with is the moderators. They're just horrible people, and they treat other people like they're below them, which is not true. So, this is why I hate the BFB server and why you should leave it.